Hey guys, here we go into a craft video on Brandon Figueroa and how he sets up his counters on the inside, kind of from a southpaw position, kind of versus an orthodox fighter, kind of making the southpaw orthodox matchup and kind of turning it on its head, really interestingly enough, with these kind of counters. Now, let me show you what I'm talking about. He's going to kind of sit on the front foot and then counter his opponent's uppercut, right? Now, how do people normally fight on the front foot? Not like this, okay? So first off, we've got Lomachenko versus Teofimo Lopez. And what usually happens? Okay, well, someone tries to get lead foot dominance and get an outside angle, and then the other guy will try to push him off and hold him, or not fight from the disadvantageous position, not really box, but try to reset, right? And here we have him doing it here. We're going to have Teofimo Lopez. Here we have Loma asking him, hey, do you want to fight? You want to fight? You want to box? You want to box? And Teofimo says, nah, I don't want to box, and just shoves him off the line, right? Not really looking to fight in that position, not really looking to box. And then here we have the standard engagement for the southpaw orthodox: control, lead foot dominance, body shot. And it's so standard that right after receiving one, Teofimo Lopez says, I got one for you too, bro, and gives him one too. Again, boxing, right? It's power shots. They're looking to land big power punches, and it's fancy and whatever, but neither of them looking to box, right? Really box. And what's the alternative, right, to just moving off the line and eating your body shot? Well, you let Lomachenko get a lead foot punch on you, or lead foot dominance on you, an angle, and he doesn't want to box you either, right? He's not looking to stay on the front foot right there. He's looking to get that outside angle and take advantage of this positional advantage with big, hard shots. So what do, right? Well, you can do what Brandon Figueroa does, and you can fight on the inside and set up traps and counters. Now, we're going to take a look at this one. This is some beautiful work from Figueroa. Here he is. His opponent's kind of wading forward and taking a step on the inside here, trying to get position to land a punch, right? But Figueroa is moving back, controlling him with the lead hand, showing him, hey, I'm ready, and then follows him in with the left hand when he breaks his opponent's rhythm, right? Boom. Makes him reset, brings his weight to the back foot, and now he's following him back with the straight left hand. Beautiful work. Now notice, he got a little bit slight lead foot dominance here, right? But he's not going to take this shuffling angle over here and really exploit it so he can land body shots and the big hooks. No, he's going to get close. He's going to set a trap here. And now he doesn't even have lead foot dominance, and he's just going to wait for his opponent. And now notice, neither of them can really rotate their weight here, right? If he tries to move his weight from here, right, his head is about here in the ring. If he tries to move his head to his back leg here, his left leg, his opponent's head is in the way, and vice versa. So if his opponent here wants to throw a right hand, he's going to have to move his head into this zone and cross the line and change positions. Same thing with Figueroa. So Figueroa is just waiting here for his opponent to take that step back and find and make the space themselves so he can counter him, brilliantly holding himself into a position where his weight is going to be centered over one of his legs, a little bit over here, right? And he's going to wait for his opponent to break that space. Now notice, when he creates this space, now Figueroa has the space to rotate his weight and rotate his shoulder this direction too, and he's able to do that with the left hook, timing him perfectly. Now, this is a punch that Figueroa landed against this guy over and over and over again in this fight, but he wasn't only able to land the counter left or the counter right hook against the right hand. Against the right hand, he was also able to land it against the left hook as well here, as you see him sitting in the same position. Now notice, his opponent is trying to get his head to the outside of his head, right? He's trying to get a dominant angle, right, against Figueroa, and Figueroa is okay with it, okay? So all he has to wait for is the opportunity that this guy is going to make an attack on Figueroa's head from this angle. So his punch is going to be going towards here. And what happens is, when he throws this punch, his head is going to be moving over here, and that means that Figueroa is going to be attacking a target over here with his hook, while his opponent is attacking a target with his hook over here and his head over here. So as it plays out, Figueroa has control, and he just has to move his head out of that zone and find his opponent's head slot, right? Which is going to be toward his back foot, somewhere on his line, and somewhere to the left of Figueroa's own head, right? So he's able to set this trap on the inside, beautifully clocking his opponent. And here it is at another angle of him being on the inside and setting this trap perfectly, but without having to be in physical contact with his opponent, okay? So here he is on the front foot. He's in the southpaw position. All his weight is over his right knee. And he's going to be waiting for his opponent to make an attack on this position because he has to bring his shoulder here, right? Or he has to bring this shoulder here and throw the hook. But either way, there's going to be a positional change from his opponent, and he's going to be able to read it. So as he's waiting and he sets this punch up, Figueroa sees that shot coming, he sees the weight dipping, and he decides, okay, all I have to do now is bring my weight from the front foot to the back foot through this hook. Now, no matter what punch Ceja was trying to throw here, he's going to be open for the hook here, which is why it's very, very dangerous to attack a fighter who's on the front foot or has lead foot dominance or has a positional advantage against you in the southpaw orthodox matchup, which is interesting because if you're looking for a full film study, check it out on Patreon. It's $10 to sign up, $10 a month. And we're doing full film study for him and his fight against Luis Neri. We did Luis Neri yesterday. And full fight film studies every week of all kinds of fights. And lots of UFC as well if you're a UFC fan. Or if you're looking for personalized coaching, you're looking to learn the mechanics of these fights. You're looking to learn the best strategies to fight people. And you want to send in your shadowboxing, your heavy bag work, your sparring, your pro fights, your amateur fights, for me to analyze and help you get better and help you understand what's going on in the ring. I will break down your own personal training, teach you the techniques that these fighters are using to generate power, generate speed, personalized drills to help you become the fighter that you want to be, okay? And if you're interested, I have some Patreon testimonials. A guy who's only been boxing for a year, and he's sending me highlights of his, not even highlights, full rounds of him, just looking like Roberto Duran in training. So check it out. He won't let me show it because he's like, oh, man, I'm too good, you guys. I'm going to be famous one day. It's going to be super expensive. I don't know what his deal is. No, I'm just kidding. He looks great, though. But anyway, if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments. Thanks, guys.